never in the history of video games have we ever seen an augmented reality game where you're able to step in and act with some of your favorite actors from films and TV and get scored for your performance. It's never been done before. So Yoostar 2 is that game. And with Yoostar 2, the game is developed specifically for the Kinect, for Xbox 360, and the PlayStation Eye using the Move and the standard controller, Move or a standard controller. So I'm just going to jump in here. I'm going to quickly jump in and show you how we do things here. Basically, the game was designed with around 3 pillars, which are the game has got to be accessible, it's got to be social, it's got to be fun. And then when I say fun, it's got to be as fun to play by yourself as it is with a group. So we want it to be as fun as to watch it as to play. When I say accessible, it's just jump in and get in and play the game. The idea here is that we don't want players just jumping in and you're going to assign I'm player 1, I'm player 2, you're player 3, you're player 4. We want everyone to you're in a living room setting. You want them to just be able to jump in and play the game, and that's how we designed it. And when I say social, social is not just online. Social is also in the living room. So social is a party game with your friends. So I'm going to quickly jump in here. As you can see, right from the start, it recognizes me. I can move left and right, and I can go select my different modes. So here we have Superstar mode, I have Perform mode, and I have Online. You're not seeing the Yoostar there just because they don't have it in the menu there. But Superstar mode is your career mode. We're basically taking our scenes, and it's like, let me take a step back, for a movie karaoke game. So if you're familiar with karaoke games where you're singing, movie karaoke is performing and acting like a real actor stepping into those scenes. And we're actually recording your performance. It's very cool. So Superstar mode is your career mode of the game where we take a whole bunch of different scenes, we actually break them down and figure out what's really fun and cool about them and build challenges around completing those different scenes. The Perform mode is more of a quick play kind of mode where I'm playing single or I'm playing with a whole bunch of friends. I can stitch a whole bunch of scenes together, up to 5 different scenes, and all my friends can each play a scene. We can all play the exact same scene together and all get scored, and we'll see who's the better performer. Or everyone can do different scenes. It's more of a party mode where you go, and then maybe these 2 guys go together for a scene that's 2 players, and then I'll go and finish up the whole thing. So I'm going to quickly jump in here. I'm going to jump into Perform mode. And what I want to just say up front is please understand that the game is 60% complete. It is not a complete game. We're pre-alpha. So although we're very, very excited about where we are right now, there's still lots of things we have to do, tuning and tweaking the highlighter, the menu system UI. There's a lot of things still to do, but we're very excited. So where I am right here, this is the carousel. The carousel is really the hub of the game. It allows you access to everything that we have. We're going to have 60 scenes available in the box from day 1. So when you actually buy the game, you have 60 scenes available. We'll actually have 500 scenes available in the online store. So you go to the Yoostar, it's 500 scenes available from day 1, and we're looking to replenish that every week with 10 to 20 new scenes for both platforms. So as I was saying, here's our carousel, and for the carousel, you basically just put your hand up, you're going to move right, you can move left to pick your scenes. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go quickly and just jump into the Terminator. I'll select the scene. I can go to scene 4, just go and perform my scene. So we're going to go do that right now. And hit action. So you see, I take my hand, I bring it over, I just highlight it, and I just go a little swoop there, and it's done. So I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to frame myself up with Arnold right there. I was orange, so my dialogue is orange. I'm in front of Sarah Connor. I was told that she was here. Can I see her, please? Where is she? I'll be back. My dialogue is orange. I'm in front of Sarah Connor. I was told that she was here. Can I see her, please? Might be a little bit too noisy just to give a score. Yeah, it's going to say it was too noisy. It's just a lot. There's a lot of things going on here. So right now it has a little bit of an issue with that. You're going to say too noisy. Why don't we do a scene together? You want to try and do something? Sure, why not? Put on some glasses, get into the part a little bit.
Should we do the hat?
Okay.
You got the hat?
No, I'm good without the hat. For some reason, it doesn't like it when I wear a hat. Okay, jump in as Elwood. I'm going to be Jake.
Okay.
Just step in a little bit. All right, so you're orange, I'm blue. All right, so that means that when it comes up here, it's orange and blue. My lines are in blue. So you're holding on to the steering wheel. So you're going to wait for the highlighter to go there, and then you're going. Here we go.
106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses.
Hit it. All right, did it.
Super.
Let's see how we did. See if it scores us.
We're gonna wait for the highlighter to go there and then we go.
Score us.
106 miles to Chicago.
There we go. You did good.
It's dark, wearing sunglasses.
I only got a line complete. Mine was obviously a little bit off.
But bad.
Good job.
You got through the meetings.
Yes, thank you.
You're actually on screen and you're performing. You're getting support for your performance, and you're acting with your favorite actors. It's never been done before. But that's only part of it. The other big part of it is remember I mentioned online social. So we have a social community. So normally I take my scene, I have my scene, and I save it to the hard drive. But you know what? I want more than that. I want people to see what I've done because maybe you were really creative, maybe you did an authentic performance. Either way, you want people to see it. So if you see here when we score, we generally stay away from things that say you did bad or you got like 30%. We'd rather critique the performances in a way that helps them better their performance. And in addition to that, if I told you did bad, or if I gave you like a 30%, you'd never upload it because you're like, it wasn't very good. I'm not going to upload that. We want people to upload it. So the community is very important to us. So basically, I finish a scene, I upload the scene, and it goes through what we call manual moderation. And the manual moderation process is very important. We're going for a T rating, which means that we need to make sure that people don't put certain things in the scene. So we have a whole room full of people that watch every single scene, and every 10 minutes they get a scene, they go through that scene, they approve it or they deny it. So basically, we're looking for profanity, nudity, and inappropriate behavior. Because basically, if you give someone a camera, they're going to do something they shouldn't do. So we have to watch that. So I uploaded a scene, it went through manual moderation, everything is all good. Now we have a news feed that's going to let the player know what's going on. So if your scene was approved, it'll say your scene was approved. If there's a promotion going on, it'll say, hey, there's a contest for $1,000 for the best comedy. Upload your scene to our social network, or you can upload it to our portal online, Yoostar.com.
How long does it take to get through the moderation process?
The goal is 5 minutes, but we're thinking it'll probably take between 5 and 10.
So not too long.
And we're also moderating it for EFIG, which is English, French, Italian, German, and Spanish. If there's another language besides that, it automatically gets denied. It's just the way we have to do it.
You can't have every language.
You can't have every language now.
The Welsh are ones in it,
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. We have leaderboards. We also have what we call activity points. Activity points are a way for us to reward players for spending time in the community. So if I review content, if I'm scrolling through and looking at content, if I'm reading content, if I'm awarding content, I earn activity points. And those activity points will build up your profile status. So your profile status starts as an amateur actor, and you move all the way up to a Hollywood star. And that's over time, spending time in the environment. We also have the Yoostar, which I was mentioning before. And what's cool about how the Yoostar integrates with the game is, if I'm playing a single player, if I'm playing the career mode, and I get to a scene I don't necessarily want to do, maybe it's like a Marilyn Monroe scene, which Marilyn Monroe's cool, but maybe you don't want to do that scene. You can actually go on the fly while you're playing in your career mode online, if you have online access, and pull out another scene and replace the scene you had with that scene. Additionally, when you're playing online, you're looking at a social network and you're going through the community and looking at everyone's content, and you see a scene that's really cool that you don't have. The game actually knows if you don't own that scene, you can go and buy that scene. It'll automatically get queued into your portfolio, so the next time you go, you can go and play it. It's pretty neat.
What are we looking at price-wise for the content?
It's still TBD, to be honest, but it'll be anywhere from 99 cents to $2.99. And it depends. We'll have single scenes, bundled scenes. I think I mentioned before we have 3 different types of scenes. We'll have our Hollywood backgrounds, Hollywood scenes, and video backgrounds. So you have a choice of different types of content.
Can you just give us an example of the sort of films that
Sure, that's a really, really good question. I apologize for not asking. So we actually, we're working with some great film studios, and we just signed deals with Universal, with Warner Brothers. Was it Universal? It was Universal, right? Universal, Paramount, Warner Brothers, CBS, and a whole bunch of other ones. So we're pretty excited about that. And some of the great content we have, The Matrix, 300, The Hangover. Have you seen The Hangover? I Am Legend. You can see some of the other stuff that we have just listed there. Some of the classics, Blues Brothers, Back to School, Rodney Dangerfield. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Coming to America. I've got a bunch of cool, funny Eddie Murphy stuff. It's always fun to do comedies. Really Kick-Ass. What was it, Teen America? Teen America, which is a great one. We're excited about that one. A lot of really great content.
When can I expect it?
TBD. We haven't announced it yet. Coming soon.
Okay, great. That's fantastic. Thank you very much.